Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this with two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Northern Illinois Huskies taking on the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coach. Release by the QB. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Send the tight end in motion. The give. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. He's in open space downfield. Push down for the tackle. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense, and really...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the ground to the 25, and there's room. Through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Powers through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. He's got it. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Going right to work up top. Quickly complete.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Look out, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's looking deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires on the move. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
The give to the lone running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking down the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Soto.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Remove the sticks.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Rasmussen. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Soto. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense just got overloaded that time by that zone blitz, and they give up the sack.
And the offenses have to identify all these things that go on and do it really, really quickly. And that's why you see so many defenses mix it up between man and zone. And right here, mix in a little zone blitz to show off a little bit more confusion. Good job by the defense.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Quarterback empties his backfield. Calls his own number. Across the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. Working on the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds the tight end. He is denied. There's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn